Hey everybody, this is Tanner, Mr.Cricucrazy, coming at you with another video. This video, we're filming in the floor. I'm kind of crafting in the floor today, using some of my stamps, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. I want to get the Martha Stewart scoreboard because I love to have a perfect score and everything, so let me get it. Like I said, I'm crafting for my floor because I have a huge table taking up, well, what I thought would be, but we've had to put some time back from putting that together because our person broke his finger, a few fingers, I think, and so we had to put a delay on that. I think he got broken at his work, I think. But anyway, and I never do this right. Okay, when I talk, I can't do anything right. So, I need the Cricut one, because this one is one of the ones that work really great in the Cricut. I mean, in the Martha Stewart scoreboard, I don't really like to use it when I'm just regularly scoring. So you might want to, let me get the other one. Here it is. We won't use this because it's just not working out for us real good. Okay, so we're going to, I didn't know if you saw, but we're using some of the Mr.Cricucrazy stamps today. Some stamps. I'm using two sets actually. I'm using Trees. I'm using Simply Everything. Love that set. It's a great everyday set, and there'll be another Simply Everything coming out at some point. I will just say that because I have no clue what point that will be at. And I'm using some HEG tape that I picked up at Michael's. That works with the pink one, the pink HEG, but I'm not a big pink person. Sorry to you all pink people that are just in love with pink. Not a pink person. Never gonna be, never wanna be. Anyway, this is down, and what I like to do is I like to take my trimmer to make it look more professional, just to go and do just a little bit off so it'll sort of be all even. At whatever edge looks the worst is how I measure. And you can do it at sort of both sides. It wouldn't really hurt. You just want to sort of have a little bit larger piece of paper, you know. Okay, so that's off right there. So now it looks more like it was made to be like this. And I'm crafting on my floor, so just if I'm messing up, I'm sorry, and that was my computer. So there's that, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the quality of my stamps. Now, I do need to clean these awful bad, so excuse my nasty stamps. And as soon as you run these over some water and use some water, these will look wonderful. I promise. I'll actually have to film a video to show you all because I like to give you, you know, really good in-depth. So, with that being said, I'm trying to pick out a stamp I want to use. I want to use You're My Pot of Gold. Just kind of show you that you don't have to have a certain Pacific. And I don't have a... We can use this really big acrylic block. Now, can't we, guys? Yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take some archival ink, which I love this ink. And this shows you that you can stamp on your tile, and as you can tell, I'm stamping on my tile, and it will work perfect because I've had to do it already. I want to make sure you saw the tile. Yeah, there's my tile. So anyway, let's stamp it right here, and that light is in my way really bad, and we can just stamp it right like that. The acrylic block kind of gets in my... It gives me a glare. So what you can do is you can use any stamp cleaner you prefer as soon as you get done. Now these stamps do not have to be stamped at all. I mean cleaned at all. It sort of says to, but you don't have to at all. No. And these is probably a very large set. Kind of takes off some packaging. I mean off the 5x7 thing. So it's a little bit wider than the regular Mr.Cricucrazy set. So, but they're great quality, I think. I love my stamps. Really do. They're pretty awesome. And since I'm talking, I'm not really paying attention to how I do other things like put the stamps back in the bag. So, Anyway, let's get back to, and this set right here is another one from me, Mr.Cricucrazy, Trees. And I'm going to show you how some easy ways to color with your Copics. So we need to sit this out, the make card base out from us. And we need to get our white cardstock right here. And then we just need to ink it up. A really easy way to work with Mr.Cricucrazy stamps. Now, these stamps are manufactured by Peach Ink Stamps. I've worked with them. I've purchased their stamps myself for over a year. So I know their quality of stamps is the best. And a lot of people might just say that, you know, you're just paying for the peach tone. I really do honestly believe that they are a little bit higher quality. Not just because these are my stamps and, you know, marketing is all about your product and everything. But I try to give you all the truth about everything. And that's why I wanted to give you the top of the line quality so I wouldn't have to lie. Not saying that other companies do lie. Not at all. Not at all. But, that was just one of the things that I do like about these stamps because, in my personal opinion, these are the highest quality, whether they were my manufacturer or not. Okay. So, then we'll put this in here. And there's so many different stamp companies. I love stamps. I'm a stamp addict. I have a lot of people's stamps. Okay. So, then we're going to trim this out right here. And this is real easy. This is my first card that I'm not using my corner chopper. Can you believe it? I'm not using it. But now that I did say something about it, where is it? Oh, here it is. I might use it. I have to. So scratch that. Okay, so I'm just corner chopping. I'm just corner chopping away. And then we're going to color it with 2 Copics. Only 2. Now, I just want to be color on a nice surface. So I'm going to use this Martha Stewart craft mat. I'm going to put it down somehow. It's a little messy, I know. Okay. So let's make sure you can see. You can see this little thing right here. Okay. It's hard being the cameraman and the film and the person that gets to direct the show. So all you do is really, you just need to go through. I make these where your kids, younger people, can color older people. It's good exercise for hands. So older folks can color just as well as younger, middle age. These are for starter out people. I know a lot of my design team likes to use prismatic colored pencils. They say those work really well with them. You can use big markers, really inexpensive way. You can just use regular crayons. My design team showcases that wonderfully. So you don't have to have a bunch of nonsense, if you will, to start out crafting. Start at whatever you can afford and whatever you would like to make your budget at. You don't have to have anything swiffy. You don't have to have Copics. I prefer Copics. If I do recommend something, I recommend Copics. But there is a lot of other things I recommend also. So you just want to sort of think about that while you do things. And I'm just coloring. You color in a circular motion. So there's that. And here's the 2 Copic colors. I used YG06 and V99. So then we can get this mat out of the way. Put that back up here. Kind of working sporadically today, as I was saying. Okay. So then we're going to put some ribbon on here. And I thought I was going to do some twine, but you know, I'm switching up. I'm using some twine for my friend Esmeralda from Twins Mom. And I can't find my scissors. So let me find them. I can't find them at all. I was cutting stamps, trimming those up, ready to ship out because I had a couple of orders today. I had to ship, but I'll have to catch those in the morning. I've had some more orders to ship out today that I didn't get a chance to. So those will go out early in the morning. Okay. So I'm trying to put this down, and tons of people use this little way of doing things. I love it. It's a great way. A lot of people do it, as I said. So we don't really know who started it. So then I'm just going to put a lot of ATG down because I'm an ATG addict. You can ask anybody. I love ATG. Okay, so then we'll put this down right here. Right like this. Okay, and then we're going to, we can ink around the edges with this right here, this color. And just this right here. Okay, so that's that, and then we can use some dimensionals or whatever you have. You know, you don't have to have a tons of cool nifty stuff to start. You don't have to have cool nifty stuff after you start. You can just, you know, work your way up the ladder, if you will. And your ladder is different from my ladder, and my ladder is different from your ladder. So, then we put this down right here. Okay, and then we can just tie a bow. And I'm loving these Westcott scissors. Westcott is awesome. And Kinder Stampo gave me these scissors. Love them to death. Thank you, Jess, for donating these scissors. Or, not donating. I want it because I was her first order. And I love her stamps. They are great quality also. Okay. So let me tie this knot. Okay. Tied. Right like this. And we're going to try to trim this bow up a little. Okay. So, there's that knot, and this video was only 11 minutes. I took 11 minutes out of your day. I'm sorry. So, thanks for watching Mr. Cricut Crazy. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.